Call the meeting to order at 5:36. We have Counselor Parker, Counselor Baumgardner, and Counselor Aubrey. And I don't think at this time anybody else, let me see if there's anybody else.
Rachel Franco's here.
Okay. All right.
You want, she can be
Look at the king.
allowed to talk because she can't make any decisions.
Well, she can offer, if she's got something
Okay.
she wants to share with us, that's fine.
All right.
All right. Andre, you're muted.
Good evening.
Hi, Rachel.
Good evening, Parker.
Hi, how are you?
And I just promoted Counselor Franco to a panelist. There she is. Hey, Rachel.
Hey.
I had put her to allowed to talk. You switched it because only the three of us can make any rule votes on anything.
Right.
We can take suggestions.
Yeah. What I was talking with Juliet about, Counselor Parker, I'm sorry, is there was a meeting that sometime back, Joseph Perry,
Counselor He and myself.
And it was about how we were going to address people that were speaking. And I can't, I don't know as it ever came back to the council from the meeting that they had. And we're noting tonight, one of the things I wanted to look at is I don't think we have in here how we're going to, how we are going to suggest that that would be handled. You remember that, Rachel, when we were talking about the fact that, whether we were going to talk at the end of each person or if we were going to wait till all the speakers were done?
Yeah, I have the rules in front of me. I remember you discussing that. I remember discussing that. And if you wanted to have other business where people discuss communications at the end, is that what you're talking about?
No.
Andre, you got to help us with this. I think are you with us, Andre?
I'm here. Leanne, what are you referring to?
There was a meeting sometime back.
Yeah.
When the Rules Committee was asked to decide how that they thought things were best handled when we had an evening where we had speakers. And we'd had a meeting where after each speaker, council were asking questions, and it seemed to cause confusion. So the suggestion in this meeting that was held previously was that all the speakers would speak, the councils would keep their notes, and then when all the speakers were done, then if we had a question, we could ask for information, not debate, not our opinion on it, but just qualifications of questions.
Basically under rule.
I'm sorry, Rachel, what'd you say?
I do recall this now. I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Juliet, what did you say? I'm sorry.
Talking about under citizens petitions after everyone's spoken.
Right.
But I do not have that in there because I did not type those. That would have been Counselor Heed as the chairperson at the time. And I do not remember if we ever voted on that. I think that was vetoed actually, because everybody did not want it to have everybody come speak and then go back and sit down and then have them come back up again. They wanted everybody to have the opportunity to speak afterwards.
Yeah.
Well, we could just ask, because when you have response to citizens, I'm sorry, am I allowed to talk in this meeting, or I don't know how this works. So should I wait?
To talk with us?
Yeah, should I wait and should I raise my hand? I just don't want to intrude on your meeting.
You're fine. You're fine.
Can we stop for a minute, please?
Yep.
Can we go back to the agenda before we go into these discussions? Because we got to approve the minutes from the other night.
I did not get the meeting minutes, so
Those are the ones I sent to you guys right after Monday night's meeting.
at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Whatever time I sent them, probably.
Yeah. If you could do that, because I don't have a copy of it.
On Baumgartner, do you have them? Do you need me to send them again?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Okay, can somebody make a motion to approve the minutes of the last meeting?
Motion.
Second.
Thank you.
Everybody in favor, please say aye.
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 Anybody opposed? Anybody want to abstain? Okay, minutes are accepted.
Thank you.
Okay, I was looking to, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have it. Okay, well, I think if we can go back to our discussion, I thought we were pretty much together with taking this in, but I don't think it probably should be without us coming up with how we're going to suggest that things be handled when we are listening to the public. I'm trying to skim through here. So you don't think we have anything in here, Juliet? Juliet?
I tried to, that's why I had all the other versions sent, so
Yeah.
we can make sure that we're on target. I do not know where that is, and I don't think we brought it back up.
All right, I will ask, it's gotta be in their minutes someplace, so what I'll do is ask Conrad if he has an idea of timeline on that. And then I'll try to find the minutes from their meeting. Find out what the committee voted on. And see if I can then get some clarification as to whether it ever came back to the council for a vote or not.
It did.
It did?
It did.
Okay, did it pass?
I think like what Juliet said, it was decided that if residents come and speak, if we have to clarify something, and only clarify, not to have a discussion or it was to clarify something they had said under citizens petition, that we could ask at that moment, that they wouldn't have to come back at the end. And response to citizens petition is the next part, and that was totally separate. And that's where we can respond to citizens, but we can't have a dialogue with them.
Okay.
And I believe what Councilor Parker said was correct.
Okay. Do we put any time limit on the council when the councilors want to ask questions, or any format for moving it from one to another? What are you finding, Andre? Okay, on
Leanne,
on page 9.
Is this the current one or the one we worked on Monday night?
One we worked on Monday night, page 8-9, citizens petitions. A citizen's comments may be presented orally or in writing. All presentations by citizens under this rule shall be limited to 5 minutes unless otherwise indicated by a majority vote of the councilors present. No speaker may yield his or her time to another speaker. A citizen should address their comments to the mayor and maintain a courteous tone.
We didn't make any changes to that. We kept as is.
Okay, and the citizen's petition shall be accepted as presented without questions or response from the councilors. I-
That we did change from the original.
Okay,
It was too wordy.
right. But I do think we need to add something that the councilors at that time could ask questions of clarification. Yeah, so I'm not seeing it in the same sequence in the old copy.
Because we didn't have it on there either.
Okay. All right. What's the committee's feeling on that? Do you think we have enough, or do you feel we need a time that the council is allowed to ask questions of clarification?
The original had it as citizen petitions shall be accepted as presented. There shall be no questions or cross-examination by members of the council, except for questions necessary to clarify the citizen's intent. We didn't want the words cross-examination because it sounded harsh, that we're nitpicking with the citizen.
Yeah. All right, so what's your feeling? You think we have enough here?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, can I add one thing?
Yeah,
The other business, I did ask Mr. Burt if we could put the referral list under other business,
yeah.
and he's okay with that being there.
And did we have it that way in our?
No, that was the question we were gonna ask him, and that was gonna come back to you guys tonight with the answer. He emailed all of us and said that would be fine.
All right, so that goes into how we set up for the meeting, correct?
Yes.
So,
So are you working off of different rules than the packet that we were originally given?
yes,
We were doing our draft rules.
we have shortened it a lot, Rachel, and we've tried to make it.
So the one that you sent to the council is not the one, and because I don't see anything in your agenda either with an update for tonight that you're working off of.
No,
No.
Okay.
What we were doing tonight is we rewrote a lot of this because it was what we had originally was too wordy and a little hard to follow. So we asked for some assistance. We had some great assistance on this, and we tried to shorten it up, make it very concise. But what we need to do right now is decide where you want to put other business. Because we don't have it on order of business and agenda. That's on page 3. Anybody seeing that?
other business is after new business on page 4.
Okay, let me check. Okay. Okay. So we're okay with that.
Right, Councilor Baumgartner? I keep trying to call you me. Sorry. Are you good, Councilor Baumgartner, on that?
I think he's frozen.
I think so too.
That's not a very happy look. I apologize for that, Rachel. We've worked very hard since that meeting that we came into, and it didn't seem to go too well. So we came back, we went through everything again. We shortened it as we could shorten it. We made it more concise as to what we were suggesting. And so I think when it goes in, and I think that's going to be November
10th.
10th. Then you get this as your part of your packet. And
So maybe I should just wait for that then, because I don't have what you've updated, so I might not have anything, and I don't want to reiterate anything that you've already made changes to, so I don't want to intrude on your meeting on your progress.
Okay.
So
Councilor Aubrey, if I'm not mistaken, the meeting minutes that were, I'm sorry, the draft we are using is the draft that Councilor Parker sent to every single counselor, including counselors that are not members of this committee. And so she had done that days ago and sent a copy of that to every single counselor. So everyone should be in receipt.
I don't think so.
I believe Miss Hilton did. Yeah, she did it the other day. When I sent everything out, she did include it because that's what I thought she did. Maybe she had not, but it's technically not on the agenda yet because we haven't approved, and this has not been approved yet. We're still working on a draft. So once we've approved everything, which we have not, then I think it'll go out to everyone too. But I believe she already did say that was a draft because everybody knew about the meeting tonight.
Well, I think
so from Tuesday's meeting to tonight's meeting,
Monday
or from your
night's
last
meeting, Monday night's meeting, our Monday night meeting, not Tuesday night meeting.
we had another meeting. We had a rules meeting on Monday also, because we thought we were going to have to present it, but we just couldn't get it done in time. So, but it was a little premature for it to go out. But if it's out, it's out, because we might have made some changes tonight. But
So we're gonna,
I thought that had just come to me and to Andre, so I'm not really sure.
So Rachel,
It may be there. It may be there. If you want to take a look, it might have come through, Franco. Rachel.
so you guys had your meeting on Monday. You redid things, and you have a new draft, and you think it was sent sometime after Monday.
Yeah, that's what Rachel.
Yes, that was why Councilor Aubrey said that I stayed up till like late in the evening to try to get things done.
I sent her a text at 12 o'clock. She sends me back something at 4 o'clock. I thought, dear God, we got to finish these because we're never going to get a good night's sleep. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't see anything.
Yeah,
other than tonight's agenda.
No, it was a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I think she just sent it to us. I don't think she sent it to everybody. Can you find it, Andre?
Oh, that's my scent. I don't want my scent folder. And if not, it's also posted on the website. I'm sorry. I think he might be sitting in the dead zone.
Yeah. All right. Well, then I think basically what we need to do is to vote to present. And we'll go with what we have here, and then there may be some changes that are requested and it might be accepted. I think at this point we've done a pretty good job. I don't know how we're going to vote without Councilor Bumgard.
So we're gonna have to, well, yeah, well, we could do it and say absent, but I'd rather he be part of this too.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Your phone, you kept going in and out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's a major lag with my internet right now.
That's okay. It's pretty nasty outside. Okay, well then, are you all comfortable to putting this to a vote to take it forward to the council for review and approval?
I am, and again, I think we've made significant changes to in the last few meetings, and certainly the meeting. what would have been on, was it
The
Tuesday?
9th, Monday.
No, I'm sorry, on Monday, which where we made a series of changes and cleaned up a lot of the language as well, made it less wordy and straightforward. So, you know, I'm comfortable sending this to the entire council for deliberation. And
Well, I also, I would add, you know, you've worked very hard on this, but I think that we just have to remember, we have to be able to defend what we have here. So, you know, we probably should, between now and when we present, go over it, make sure we feel comfortable with everything. And do the best we can do.
So are we voting on these tonight, or will you want us to go back and review it again and then have another meeting just to be comfortable?
Well, it depends on if you feel you can defend what we have put on here. That was our
Yes.
problem last time. Okay. Andre, how do you feel with it?
with the new changes,
Yes.
I'm comfortable with them.
Okay. So why don't I'll make a motion that we move forward and present these at the next appropriate council meeting.
Committee of the whole.
Committee of the whole, I'm sorry. I always get those mixed up.
Second, Baumgartner.
Thank you very much. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Okay, we will go forward and we will present these to our council, and we'll see how it goes. But I think it's going to go well. And Rachel, I appreciate the fact that you're here, and I will check, and if I can, I will send you a copy of this, so you'll have it.
And actually, we
Thank
need,
you.
Rachel, do you have a copy of this?
No, what
All
you've
right.
made changes on Monday, I didn't know you were
Okay.
changing anything because the council hasn't finished up what they were discussing until Tuesday, so I didn't know you were making changes yet. So,
I believe since you guys started talking about, you had concerns on it, we decided to look at the concerns. So we figured if we
Good.
clean up the language, which is what's gonna come out
No, I understand.
is,
Go
what
ahead.
is gonna come out is the original from last year, the 31st, the changes that were suggested upon that you guys got from the last meeting, and this current version. Then everyone will know what's going on.
Okay.
You'll have time to compare it, and I think you'll be happy with our final product. I'm sure there'll be a couple of things, but I think it'll go a lot better than it did the last time. So we will get that to you. So is there anything else for the good of the meeting?
No, ma'am. Motion to adjourn?
Do I hear a second?
Baumgartner.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
All
Thank
right. And
very much.
Rachel, I'm sending over
Rachel,
the-
thank you for joining us.
Okay.
It probably only confused you, but I thank you for joining us. And we'll get everything to you. And then you can share with us your thoughts at the meeting. Okay?
Okay.
I need a smile before I hang up.
All right. We'll see you later.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys. Try to stay in, stay safe. It's crazy up here now. Our levels shot way up today, so I want everybody to be very careful.
Oh, yes.
All right.
All right.
Bye now.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you both.
Thank you. Bye, Councilor Baumgartner.
Bye, Counselor Parker. Bye, Counselor Aubrey. Oh, she's gone.
Yeah, she left. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if we hit the recording. Can you get the recording?